Hello everyone, welcome to today's plan with me. Thank you for joining me. This one is a bit of a funny one. So I have basically been using up old kits in a spare planner that I had. It's the Harriet Wright Designs 7x9, but it was one that I got kind of on clearance because she'd been trying these different coils that she uses with, I believe, her notebooks, but she'd obviously tried these with a planner. This is like 2-3 years ago. And I decided at the time that I would prefer to use the Sadie stickers one because the coil is much bigger. So knowing how many stickers I use, it was really going to get filled up. So basically what I did with this one for this particular year, with just the goal of kind of using up old kits, is I actually took 6 months worth of paper out of the planner and just left myself with 6 months to kind of use spreads here and there for important weeks, busy weeks, weeks that we kind of had exciting stuff going on. So that's kind of been how I've been using this planner. And I wasn't planning to film any of it because I'd packed up all my filming stuff, I'd put it away, I'd sort of acknowledged that I did not have the energy or capacity to do any of that. So I had kind of, hidden it away. And then very recently I decided, you know what, I actually really miss this, and I really miss posting my spreads and kind of sharing the joy of this hobby with the community. So I've been a bit more engaged on Instagram, and I posted a dashboard recently as well. But I thought, even though I didn't film the base of this spread, I thought, you know what, I'll go with it. I can slow down the day-to-day, and then I'll still have a sort of 10-minute video rather than a 3-minute video. So that's kind of what my thought process was with this. I didn't do anything exciting for the base. I've just used everything from the kit. This is a Sadie Stickers kit. This was one of the mystery kits from, again, what feels like forever ago. It's got to be at least 2 years. And I just used everything from the kit. So you can see the habit trackers in the sidebar like I usually do. I've just used a panda bird design, washi floral garland to go underneath the date covers. I really struggled to use the florals in this kit. So I didn't really feel there was anything I could kind of cut up and use with the date covers. And also in this particular planner, the date cover section is tiny. So I can only actually fit my date cover stickers as such with the day of the week on them. There's not really much space for anything else. And then the script in the top corner is from Sadie Stickers as well. So when I was looking at using this kit, I thought that it was, really pretty, very feminine, kind of delicate kit with kind of the old lady flowers vibe, which I usually love. Actually, I really struggled planning with this. I think the pinks were really similar. I didn't love the orange. And the foil in the kit was just a bit, I kept having to tap my phone because I wasn't actually convinced that it was focused because of the way the foil is on the flowers. Hopefully that's not too annoying if you're kind of noticing the same thing, but I felt like my phone didn't look like it was focused. And because the flowers didn't have much variety in shape, they were all very clustered together in the same kind of bunch and the same kind of circle. I couldn't kind of manipulate the shape of them at all to kind of flow a bit better. So that was a shame. I did struggle with placing the florals. Sorry, that was really loud. I think someone in the room next to me. I'm away at the moment. I think that something really loud had just happened in the room next door. So sorry, that was my use of the kit. In terms of activities this week, I work in a relatively small team and I work in HR now, and everyone that does the kind of big stuff in our team, all of the important things, were all away for the same kind of week and a half, 2 weeks. So that was when we knew they were all going to be off and we all realised it was all at the same time. I was quite stressed, but actually it turned out to be fine. No one really kicked up a fuss or got cross about anything, so that was a big relief. And then on the Tuesday, we had one of our friends from university come over, we've remained really close, and we love kind of doing board game nights and things. So I marked that he'd came over. He wanted to do a walk with Wendy, so we'd held off taking her out, and we all went out on a nice group walk together, and then we played some board games. We played a game called Splendor, which is one of my new favourites. It's kind of a collect up some gems, buy some cards, and then those cards become gems for your use throughout the game. And you kind of have to think quite far ahead as to what you want to do and what you want to pick up. And that's, yeah, I like that kind of strategy, but it's very easy to set up, and it's very easy to learn and to play. And then I could have sworn we played something else. Oh, a submarine game where you again, really small pieces, and you've got a certain amount of oxygen to go down, pick up some treasure, and then make your way back up. Very, very sweet game. I haven't seen anything like that before. So that was really lovely to see him. And then not much happened through the rest of the week. I was just kind of prioritising rest. So lots of bubble baths, lots of naps, all of the usual stuff. And then on the weekend, my stepdad's parents had their 60th wedding anniversary. So I drove over there. Conveniently, I had the dentist on the same day, and they live very, very close to my dentist. So that was nice and convenient. But it was very sweet. They recently moved into kind of a shared retirement village type home situation. So everyone kind of buys their own flat within that. And then there's also communal areas. There's a dining room. You know, they can kind of be as involved in the social aspect as they like, but they're very much independent within their own unit. So it's so nice to visit them there. They had everyone from the home kind of down in the communal area, and they had 2 massive cakes. Everyone was kind of gathered around. Family had travelled over from Ireland to see them, and it was just really lovely. My sister is quite close to our cousins from Ireland, so it was really nice for them to all kind of have a catch up and see each other and spend that precious time together. And I think the grandparents as well just really enjoyed everyone being together, and the cake was amazing. We've got a company called Cake Box over here. It's egg-free cake, and it is the lightest, fluffiest, most freshest, deliciousest cake ever. I don't think any of those are real words, but it is really delicious cake, and you can accidentally eat a lot of it because it's so light. It's really, really, really tasty cake. They had one chocolate, and I think they had one caramel, but the chocolate one, just beyond delicious. So I had a slice of that, and then we all had a massive Chinese takeaway all together. They'd set up one of the dining tables, which was really sweet. They'd kind of made this massive, huge square so that the whole family could sit together, and they'd done all the decorations behind. If I can find a photo that's kind of appropriate to add at the end, I will. It was really, really, really sweet the way they'd done all the decorations. So yeah, it was a long day, and it was a very late night, and it was a lot of driving. I had a lot of back and neck pain the next day from just the stress of driving around, because I'd been helping out, volunteering at an event in the morning, so it was a lot of stuff for one Saturday, and I crashed pretty hard on the Sunday. But yeah, that was this week. Sorry again that the bass wasn't included, but I hope you enjoyed this one anyway, and you know, I'm hoping to kind of continue to post these in the coming weeks and months as and when I'm kind of doing them, and I'm also trying to share on Instagram more frequently as well. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.